Hello, comrades, and welcome back to Novvy Revergrad, the city that has problems. Nothing we can't overcome. But since the last episode, if you didn't watch it, well, it's going to be a abrupt start. I think I'm doing these. Well, I know I'm doing these back to back. Very little time has passed in real life because we had so much going on in the last episode. I really just didn't want to have problems. So if you left a comment and I didn't respond to it, even though I will have responded to it, or if I don't do anything about it in this video, that's the reason why. So I want to get over and fill you in on exactly what we were doing. I'm trying to get this train back to the depot so that we can get him started back on a good path. And then we did get this one is in the depot, so I'm going to open this up. So what happened was when we tried to send these trains out, I think what they decided to do was come down this way, come over here, come across here, come down here, right? They can get, I think they can get onto this track maybe. I'm not sure what they were thinking they would do when they got over here, but, maybe they were going to cut through here, but this doesn't make any sense unless they were going to go up and around here. And, I mean, this track's not built over here, so it's, they must have been thinking that they were going to go over this way, around here, and then go through this loop, and then come around here. I don't know. So what I would like to do is get them restarted. Let's play time again, because so this guy's sitting in the depot. I'm hoping, let's keep an eye on this guy for the second. Yeah, so he's getting, as long as he gets back out of here, he should make it back to the depot. Yeah, it looks like he's going to. So, oh, thank you, game save. So what I would like to do is tell this guy that he needs to come this way, but then say, well, you know what, the problem, yeah, we need to do it after this. So let's do this. Let's say, come to that waypoint first. Right? And then start. So hopefully that'll make the only real, no, go to the waypoint first. And then what we can do is, even before this other guy, it's this guy. Oh, did I just crash the game? Yep. Okay, well, don't do that. It crashes the game. I just paused it. I don't think we lost too much. I forget whether or not... Yeah, did I put the waypoint in on this guy yet? No. Okay, so let's go back and where are we at? Yeah, this guy is the other one. So let's just go ahead and do this a little different. And I'm going to add the waypoint to both of their routes, which will be this one, I guess. Right, so go ahead. You can start and go to that waypoint first. All right, I don't think that's what crashed the game. And then you, who are moving back to the depot, are going to go to this waypoint after you get back into the depot. So let's see if that gets these guys going. Ready? Play. Yeah, so this guy needs to get back to the depot. And hopefully that gets them far enough along their route they don't decide to go do whatever craziness they were thinking of. Good. This guy's leaving the depot. All right, well, that also explains why we don't have any people. The whole thing started, just so you know, that we're now importing power because we don't have anybody working at these two power plants. And it was these guys' crazy decision to go do this silly thing that caused that. So good. So they're not going to conflict. We'll get this guy back out on the tracks. Now, the other thing we were doing at the end of the last episode was, and I was afraid that the reason we were having a power is because we were starting to fire up more of these. But even, I've had a little bit of a chance. Like, one of my thoughts even at the time was, wait a minute, but we don't have any people coming to these things, right? We didn't put more buses on these additional things, and these guys had been running for a while without any particular issues. So now the other thing I did, yep, there we go. We got these three here, which are 3 more chemical trucks that I was going to set up, and I never really got to it. And maybe we'll just do it together now that we're here. But they were going to come into each one of these So we come here, and then come here, and then this would be load up chemicals. And then I do want to get them to wait at each place. Now, I know that that may cause problems, but I'd almost rather see the traffic jam at this moment and know that we don't have enough trains. Right? So you can start, and then we'll do, hopefully by the time that gets done, we'll go check up on these other trains. And then you can come to, let's say, this one, and over here. Start. Probably not the most efficient way of doing things, all with trucks, but it is also, I forgot to put that on wait. It is also not a bad way of doing it, because you get a little bit of, it's a little more flexible in some ways. We need another truck here or there. Okay, so you can start. So now let's go see what this guy's doing. He's not quite there yet. What is this guy doing? Yes, he is there. So let's start him. And then he's going to insist on not going to this waypoint first. And so once they get past this waypoint, I will delete the waypoint. Okay, look, it's funny. Okay, that train's in the way. Okay, so we can, really, I guess even before they get to the waypoint, we could have deleted it. Alright, so hopefully he goes in the right way now. And then same thing with this guy. I guess the big thing would be to just, yeah, we'll shrink that guy up. The big thing, I think, would be to make sure they get past here. Because I don't think they would, like if they got past this one, I don't think they're going to try to turn around and come back in this way again. I hope. Alright, well, let's give that guy another minute. What are you doing? Where the heck are you? Good Lord, what are you doing that for? Okay. Well. Yeah, well, the good thing is no, you're not past that point. All right, well, whatever. Go whatever way you think is best. And yeah, so that'll get us that. Now, the next thing we would need is some buses, right? So now do we have, let's go back over to here. I'm sort of trying to get to the point where we're not buying too many vehicles. All right, we got 4 of these being made. Don't we have a kind of bus that we can make? Yes, the chav, the big chav, which would be fine. And we don't, I guess we didn't manufacture enough of them to have extras. Nah, I guess we never did manufacture this. I think those 4 open hauls there is going to be enough for now. Plus, we'll let it finish up this one, and then we'll switch to the buses. How's that sound? And then, yeah, that will take those buses. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll start getting them made. All right, so yeah, let's close this for a second. Close this. Let's check on this guy. Are you getting in there? No, where the heck are you going? No. Huh. Why won't they go in here? All right, so we had them. Oh, you know what it is? They don't really have a good way of... you know what it is that they really can't get onto this track, can they? That's the problem. Yeah. All right, well, let's get rid of that waypoint. We're just going to have to see. Yeah, see, I would need a... I see. So part of the problem is they really should have gone... Okay, so he's going to go turn around in here. Well, you know, I guess there's worse things you could do. Like, yeah, if he comes in here, he could come back out and then go that way. Now, where's your partner? Oh, you decided. Yep. Nope. You really want to go that way, which. All right, let's go back to the depot. Yeah, go in there, and then we'll get you to flip around. Oh, he's going to go in there. No. Okay. Turn around. And he should be able to go and then go back on that track. So really what we want him to do is come out of here. Yeah, you know what? We want him to go from, like, we want them to actually probably go this way. Right? Let me give them 2 more waypoints. And then I want you to come, when you come out of here, yeah, go to like here after that. Oops, I probably did that wrong. Yeah, select this waypoint, then go to that waypoint. All right, can we? Yeah. All right, so once you get back in there, we can, well, actually, we could probably start you once you're, we could probably start you right now. We just want to start you, oh no, we can't. Yeah, cancel going to the depot, go to this waypoint. Well, that's a pain in the behind. Now, what are you doing? Hey, he's up on his way. Yeah, I think he's going to make it the rest of the way now. All right, well, that was... Yeah, and the funny thing is that I guess, you know, you don't want to make assumptions in life, but we did get a train on here somewhere. Like, one of them managed to get through somehow. Like this guy. I don't know. All right, well, now we'll have two of them in there. We'll just leave this guy open for half a heartbeat. And then this guy, we were going to wait. Yeah, now's a good time to switch. Let's switch over to doing buses. Oh, we didn't lose our current... We didn't lose our current production. Huh. I wonder if they changed that, or... I don't know. Let me just check something here. Yeah, no, it doesn't need electronics. We don't have electronics in here. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't going to be a problem. Okay, good. So we can close this. We'll start making a few buses. It seems like production is going backwards. Come on, start producing. I know you don't have a lot of people in there to produce, but maybe it's going forward. I don't know. All right, whatever. All right, so how are you making out over here? You are heading. Okay, so in a second you'll pass that waypoint. We should be able to delete it. All right, what are we doing? So we'll have to keep that in mind, that we need to send them around, which is a bit of a pain, but you know, are these people still without power? Okay, well, we need to get you power before we build any more houses over there. And how is everything else going? Are we doing, we have our regular traffic jam. Oh no, we're just not doing anything over here. Good, kind of good. Let's see, can we send some people out even though they might jam up in such a way? Well, we could get them working over here. And because we have this, well, no, it's not going to make a difference. We'll just get one guy working on one of these tracks, which means, well, he can go out either way, but let's see, is there something over here we can work on? Yes. Yeah, work on that. That's fine. I think I kind of sent him the wrong way. You know what? And we'll have somebody else come and work on this. And that should get Yeah, as a matter of fact, you know what? We're going to have somebody else work on this. So we'll sort of ignore this stuff for a second there, and we'll get some more stuff deeper in built. And Drunken Bridge is being worked on. This guy should be past the first waypoint. Yep, so let's delete that waypoint out of there. And then I don't really think we even need this waypoint, but it's going to sort of help ensure that he gets... Yeah, we'll see. All right, anyway, how are we doing on our electrical tracking of this? So this was another thing that came up unexpectedly, so to speak. Yeah, let's see which one this one is. All right, so this is plugging. This is this one on the main track. Yeah, so now what we need to do is get, or on the right-hand side track, let's get that done. Oh, look, as soon as I built that, the wood train snuck in there. Well, that's okay, I guess, as long as he doesn't cause problems for our construction guys, but yeah, we don't have many electronic components. You know what I'm thinking of doing is let's go get another. It's not like we don't have them sitting around, and I think I want to get another one of these covered halls, and then let's use the eyeball thing, and I think it would be all related vehicles covered. Let's eyeball back to you. And then you can start. All right, so we'll get a second vehicle bringing in electronic components to there. Pajink Road Construction Cargo Station. Don't need that. Don't need this. How is this guy doing? He seems to be doing good. All right, so we can close him. And what about this guy? All right, he seems to be where... Yeah, he's not past that waypoint, but I don't see any... Well, let's just let him get past the waypoint, because it's just up ahead. And then we can delete him. All right, so how are we doing with our bus? I guess bus making is sort of an issue now. Unless we can go find another bus or two. But let me go... Yeah, let's go and take all of these vehicles. Out of here. Right, is that all of them? I think so. Bus production is relatively slow. All right, so we'll wait. We could be patient. It's not like we need chemicals that instant. All right, so what are we doing? What are you doing? You're unloading Autograd medium storage 2. Why are you loading and unloading in the same place? Is this the guy that I was hoping would come down here and drop off prefab panels? Probably. Yeah. I think I did that backwards at the end of the last episode. So, well, you know what? We'll do you after this. Come here and unload. Right, and then wait when you get to here. Yeah, because eventually we're going to want prefab panels there just because we're going to build this town, and if they sit there and wait, you know, it's not the end of the world, especially now that we're making our own trucks. All right, so there we go. All right, so now what are you doing? You are past that waypoint. Let's delete it. I'll leave it open because we'll come back and check for a minute, or in a minute. But we should be okay with getting the chemicals fired up as soon as we get those buses made. And since we have plenty of other things to think about and do, I think we'll just hold off on getting more people up to here. Just because why not? Why not save the money on the bus cost rather than just going ahead and purchasing buses? Even though we probably have some buses laying around. Now, another thing we can do is get some vehicles up into here. Which I really, well, let's see. Another more important thing might be, yeah, let's assign these guys real quick before we start moving vehicles around. And then the other one is going to be, I've been having these two work on it. Now, I don't need a ton of, by the way, this is going to be another construction, for those of you who don't know. It's going to help us level even further. So I think between these two construction offices, which won't really ever do much construction, but they'll help us level and put in a nice, pretty railroad track. Now, these guys have been doing fairly well until now. All right, so let's get them unclogged. And why are you getting clogged there? Because we don't have a signal up here. Yeah, that would have fixed the problem just as well. So now what I did was I cut the project off. Yeah, so you come back and work on that. Yeah, so that should, it was because they were getting feedback over here. And probably could even argue that yeah, we're going to do this. We'll speed things up a little bit, and that'll cancel that other guy's construction. We can reassign that. There we go. So that should get them back to work. It's a little less efficient, but it should be. That was just almost a normal bad signaling, I guess you could call it, for construction anyway. All right. So how are you doing again? Well, you're getting closer. All right. And then are we done this? Yes. So we should have power here or here. Unable to get food. Okay. Why are you unable to get food? Probably because there's not many sellers. All right, so now my question that I still have in the back of my mind is number of shoppers. Yeah, when we had this, I guess they just can't get far enough. Since this is so important, do we have a... Yeah, we could do that. Might help. But then we didn't have trains going around. Did we have a bus that was in here? All related vehicles. Yeah, what are you? I just can't tell where we're at. Yeah, you should be. We might need another bus on here. So here's what I'm debating while I'm thinking that is. Yeah, where is the bus that's coming in here? No, you're stopped. Okay, well, let's start you back up again. Yeah, we'll probably end up getting another bus on that route, but the reason I'm doing that is because I'm thinking that we should go grab some more people out of Farminski. There's not many people in that house, is there? Maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, let's just grab a few and get them over. I'm just going to grab all the people out of these houses. Well, we'll leave one in that house. Yeah, look, we got many in this one. So let's come back to here because it'll be quicker. So what I want to do is put some people... We don't have any educated in this house either. Yeah, we're going to need to get some educated folks over here. No educated here. We got 11 educated. And 11 more educated. All right, so now, do we have any teachers? 2. Okay, so let's go get some more. Should have plenty of educated people here. Yeah. Let's just, oops, too far. Let's just go get a few more educateds. There we go. Yeah, so we got 79 educated, so educated shouldn't be a problem. And then we do have these trains running. Now, these people really can't get to that train stop, though it probably wouldn't hurt them if they could. At least that'll give them a chance to get up there. And I see people walking to the train. That's a good sign. Let's do this. And then, where am I going? Yeah, these guys aren't constructing anything at this second. Let's get them constructing that and that. And the other thing I should probably keep going on is like these houses that are potentially for teachers. Okay. And then as we do that, not that, this. Yeah, okay, so we'll work out more of the issues. Let's get these two doing something. It's just sort of the same things. I'm thinking that we should work on maybe these houses as well. Yeah, let's have them do this. And then this guy is sort of the helper, just brings out some more supplies, so. Right, and then somebody needs to do this one. And then they just stand some small chance of walking over there. Probably even get a more direct walking path for them, maybe. All right, so then you can just keep helping with things and stuff. Why don't you finish up that walking path? I did it again.
Revergrad, the city that never sleeps.
City that never.
New York.
Come on, stop. Normally I leave my other recording thing open, but then when I open up another screen, it doesn't pop the thing up. I usually see it out of the corner of my eye, and I stop that before it annoys you guys. I hope it didn't annoy you too much. All right, well, anyway, these guys are working on many things. Let's see. Are we getting any happier over here? Get meat. Yeah, let's make sure they have everything in here, right? Yes. So it's just a matter of getting workers to go over there. So here comes the bus. Now, what are we doing as far as... Yeah, everybody can go here. Now, can the bus take everybody? Yes, bus will take anybody and everybody. I see somebody walking back across the bridge. But we definitely need to get that footpath done. Yeah, I'm unable to get a, like, I don't care about, yeah, so really unable to participate in any sport. Yeah, we just, why can't you do any sport? Because we never got these things built. Okay. Let's get them that thing built. And this is why we do it slowly. Yeah, we'll have to make sure we get some educated people. Yeah, do this sport. Oh, that sport's not attaching. Yeah, we need to get that done before we can work on that sport. Okay. Now, how many educated do you have in there? You got 76 educated, so as far as the school goes, we should be in pretty good shape. Good. All right, now what are you doing? Did you make it? Because this should help a lot. Yes, you made it into the loop. So we should have 3 trains in here. So I'm going to close this guy up. And that should definitely help with... We're not getting any employees. Yeah, I know I haven't neglected that. No, we should have up to 45 sellers. I was wondering if I did something there. What are you guys doing? No workers waiting. I think part of the problem might be that everybody and their mom is waiting to have their needs met. And there's no one actually to work the shop. Right? Like if everyone is going to go get needs met, that's sort of a problem. Right, there goes the bus. A whole bus full of people, and they're all going to try to get their needs met. I'm not sure how to deal with this. They shouldn't all be going to get their needs met, right? Does that make sense? Because there's no kindergarten. Well, look, there is one over here. I think what I need to do maybe is specify this as your place of work. Well, and a few of them go to here. So let's go, because we do have the educated in there. All right, so 82% of you are going to go here to work, and then we're going to take the majority of the workers that come over here. Maybe that'll help force some workers into this bus. Here we got 1 worker waiting, 2. Like if we get a little momentum built, where did that bus go? Probably needed it's probably here, right? Yeah, needed some fuel. Now where are you going? Or are you at a different bus? No. So where is the bus that comes to here? There you go. It's pulling in. I don't know which way he goes. He seems to go... Okay, he's got 24 workers. That's a good sign. Yeah, I wouldn't have... Yeah, this is kind of actually like sort of a big problem. Like if you get... You almost need to force some workers into there. And I guess they were probably preferring to go work maybe at the school or I don't know, wherever else they would go work. And we should have plenty of people once we get... where are you guys coming from? Let's see if this helps. Yes, there we go. All right, so good. So now we have plenty of sellers. We have people for the cinema. Good. All right, so we're going to assume that little catastrophe is past us. And these people are still going to have problems for a little while, but they should become workers and whatnot from over here too. So we'll just see. Like, what does this train have in it? Yeah, see, no workers. So it's just, they're all sort of passengers. Are we losing people out of here? Yeah, we are. All right, well, again, this is why we fire it up slowly. We don't do everything at once. While this is happening, let's go check on our traffic jams and check on our constructions that are critical to us. And then we can check on whether we made any buses or not. All right, so you only have 1 job, which is probably because you got done. Yeah, those 2 construction jobs here are done. That's while there's no train. Do that. And then the other one that's still being worked on, yeah, it's this one. See, I didn't add another one when I clicked on it. So, yep, see, there he goes. So he's doing a good job getting that whole side done, which is a little bit of a problem because, Yeah, we don't want them coming head to head with each other. Whatever, we'll get it done. The good news is that we'll be off of this track pretty shortly, so we won't conflict with our wood vehicle. Good. All right, so that's not a problem. That's moving forward. Yeah, we're waiting on, while we're over here, let's just go check. Did we make a bus yet? No. How is our bus making going? Is bus making just particularly painful? 128 or 707 days. No real worse than anything else. I guess we just don't have any workers in here. Is there a particular reason for that? Probably just need more buses. I mean, more trains. Yeah. How many do we have? I think we have... Do we have 2 different routes, right? So maybe we buy 2 more trains. No, we have the same route. Okay, so let's buy 2 more trains anyway. The best place to buy those trains, I don't know, I guess is over here. We got a little traffic jam there, but let's go ahead and buy another 2 train sets. Yep, my favorite. And then we'll open these. Well, no, we can copy. And then let's open them. And I don't think it makes a difference if we just start them. Wait while train fully enter the depot. What? Okay. That train was halfway out of the depot. I think that blocked the other one. Yeah, our lumber train's still waiting over here. All right, so we'll see. That should ramp up our auto production. And one of the reasons I'm doing that is because, and I hadn't done it before, is because we were really just sort of waiting on the steel to be ramped up. But now that we're getting, you know, any problems we have over here, we're going to work out, I hope. Like how is our prefab 16? Are we getting a little bit happier? Unable to get meat. Enjoy culture, sport. Well, we're working on your sport. We're working on, like, are we getting no shoppers, but we've got all the workers in the world. Okay, good enough. I'm okay with that. And we're working on other things like, yeah, we don't have any staff, so we're going to have to, you know, we want to get those universities fired up, which would be better to probably do from here. But we'll see. We'll just keep an eye. Hopefully we don't lose. Oh, I just saw that right before I closed it. I just saw the happiness tick up a little bit. So I think we might be okay. Now, how are you guys? Yeah, so you're very unhappy. Yeah, so I think that, yeah, 9 workers heading back the other way. Who the heck knows? Yeah, so we're getting people in and out of culture, and we're getting people in and out of shopping now. We got workers. We've got staff for our tennis court. So at least they're able to get some stuff and things, as I like to say. And then we'll keep working on this. We're plugging away. I think we're okay to go for now. All right, so let's close this. And eventually we'll get buses, and we'll increase the number of buses that we have going here and there. How are we doing over here? We're not assigned anything. Is there anything? Yeah, you know what we probably need over here if we're going to do a fuel station. Now, let's not even... Well, yeah, you know what? Let's get the fuel thing going. I have no idea where it would be good... Other than, let's just go as far away from this thing as we can with an electrical substation. Right, because then it'll theoretically be... Yeah, let's make sure we get both. Theoretically, it'll be as close to something else that we might need one day over here. Like, I don't know, may be the worst spot in the entire world. Delete this road. Make it a dirt road. And then we need some power lines. You know what, I'm just going to do the big power lines. The other thing I think I'm going to do, let's get it over here 90%. And then let's put a switch in. Which way do we want this switch? Like this, I think. Well, I don't know. I really kind of almost want it like 2 switches because I could see myself going over this way further. We'll see. Maybe we'll just... No, we'll do a switch like this. Hopefully we can get a road up to it. Yeah, hopefully... Let's get the road going first. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go from that side. Can we come over here? Ooh, that's... Well... It's hardly what I was picturing. Can I go? Yeah, as a matter of... Well, no, we'll still go... Like that. Delete that little bit. Nope, let's go a little further. Delete that little bit just because it doesn't look nice. And then we'll finish up our, not high voltage, finish up our line. The reason I put the road in first is so that it didn't do something dumb where it would sort of block the road. And then eventually when we start building over here, start doing things over here, we can get that. We could use that switch to go over this way. And then I think, you know, if we ever, when we need power over here, we'll just run more power directly. And we may even do that over here. We're going to have power plants here, so this will at least get it so we can get this guy going. All right, so let's close this. And let's assign this one and this one to all the things. So that, oh, doesn't connect. What? What do you mean it doesn't connect? I just did a road. Okay, let's just delete. Right, I mean, there's no doubt. There we go. That should be connected. Maybe there was some little, there you go. And then that, and that, and that should be everything. Good, that'll push power a little bit further. If we ever need power over the other way and we decide to come from here, we can always put another switch in or whatever. Hopefully that was the right conclusion. We'll see. Okay. So there we go. So that should start being built. That's very good. So those guys are a little bit busy. How are we doing over here? Are we still working on this road? Yes, we are. But we're getting close. That road will get us all the way up almost to where we need to be. And we can talk about just a regular road going back and forth too. But get the railroad track going that way. Now, how are you doing over here? Yeah, you could probably use a little bit more. Yeah, so you got that done all the way over to there, so we can do this one. And that's really about it for like the other things besides building this bridge, which was, you know, I knew this would take extra long. It'll be nice we can get that built from the other direction without interfering too much, I don't think, with our regular train operations over on the other side there. Good. Did we get a bus yet? Nope. Yeah, why are we... Where are you? Yeah, I think they're just sort of doing a fairly strange little... I don't know. Maybe there was two. Was there two different... Let's see, how many trains? Two are coming to here. Oh no, that's... No, they're all coming to both places. I don't really understand why we're getting 0 people. $325 workers. Is it because we're just dropping off like too many? No, we should only be getting 29% out here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, we have more buses. Yeah, so let's watch this guy drop off. The workers aren't traveling too long, so that's not the problem. You know what, we could probably use... Let's just auto-finish that little dumb thing. Yeah, they definitely like that path better, don't they? Well, there we go. There's a lot of them. So yeah, let's just see what happens. Hold our horses on judgment, and hopefully our trains are on the way, and we'll get... Yeah, we've got... There's a third one. Do we see the fourth one? Yeah, so we got 4 of them in here now, so that should certainly help. And then the other issue is we may start running out of things like steel and whatnot. But for now, it looks like we're pretty well supplied over here. Okay. All right, let's go check for more traffic jams over in this area. Yes, that's right. I think I saw we had traffic jams in the other place too, don't we? Yeah, why don't you get out of here? And why don't you guys come head to head? Right, and you've backed up those other 2 trains, but hopefully all these guys will get right out of there without causing a problem. This guy will come back out, but hopefully, yeah, we'll come back in a second and check on all of that. And I probably should have left that thing open because, yep, this. And get rid of that so that guy can go in there. Yeah, this happened purely just because I over-assigned all that stuff. Too many people heading to the same spot. Yeah, so you're going in there to work on something. Are we all done over here? Okay, you're red from all the way over here, aren't you? Yeah, so you'll turn green and finish up what you were doing. And then most of these trains aren't coming back out here. So what we can do is once they get back in there, we can... Yeah, this guy's going out to work there. Do we have this one being worked on? Yeah, see, these 2 might keep conflicting with each other. Yeah, so let's cancel this one. Because they're going to... There's a good chance they're just going to keep fighting. It's not that urgent to get that done. You know, that guy can come in and out. This guy can come in and out. All right, we'll leave that go for a minute. But most of all of this is done. Just need to get a few more little sections of electrified track going there. 1 or 2 more little traffic nightmares, and then we can just keep plugging away at this with just 1 train even, I think would be good enough for now. But we're going to get real close to starting this up. We'll have to get people over here, make sure they're all happy, and trolleys, and we do have to do electrical over here too. Is this not being worked on? No, I think the road wasn't done at that point. Yeah, this would be the electrical for the trolley bus. So let's go. I think our electric would be here. Now, do we have electric to town yet? We have that one. I don't see another electric to town, but it's darned hard to see these things. Yeah, so let's go to like right here. All right, is there any, what is that? Unfinished footpath. Oh, that's right, we had a pollution monitoring station. I don't understand that footpath. Let's get rid of that. I think the footpath may have been so I could see the other, but yeah, let's just go and get another footpath there, but then yeah, we can close that. Yeah, I don't see any other electrical here. So what I'm thinking we do is maybe like right behind these houses. I don't think I'd build anything right there. Let's put a substation. Let's see, what does this guy cover? He doesn't cover this. See that? So yeah, we probably, oh, and he's, oh, you know what, he may cover, no, he would cover that. He may cover most of this, but I think what I'm going to do anyway, yeah, let's like just right out here, a little further away so I don't interfere with anything else I'd ever do. Let's just put a switch. Yeah, just the dirt road, so you can always delete it. All right, and then yeah, we're going to need power up in here in general. So let's, yeah, I'm thinking, will you go right there? No. Would have kind of been nice, I think. I don't want to really build it there. I think I'd rather build it. Yeah, this will be fine. And then we'll come over here and yeah, I'd like to catch that railroad. Yeah, I think if I put it, we're more worried about just catching all of the buildings in there, but it's nice that I catch that railroad too. All right, so let's go and delete this road. Ah, shoot. All right, we're going to pay for this. Just because. And then we're going to do dirt road. Yeah, the delete tool in the roads is not always perfect, is it? And then this guy. Right, there we have our electrical. Yeah, probably should put another switch in. Might as well do it. I know what we'll do. Put in my wireframe for a second. Right? Why not? And then we could put the switch like right here, say. Oops. And then let's hook it up with some wires. Good enough for now. This one can get hooked up. And we'll make it look a little square, even though you can't really turn the wires 90 degrees anyway. All right, so that'll get power up to those things. And then the next thing we would need, yeah, let's run another wire, because I guess we'll keep them together. Angle of connection's too sharp. Okay. How sharp will you go? Right there. Sometimes it's good to run these wires together. Sometimes I think not so much. Because they seem to... Then you got twice as many wires if they are in the way. But we'll keep them together for now. It might make sense. Yeah, let's see. Where are we going? Yeah, we can't go... We're going to have to come like right up this way. Because we're not going to be... It's a shame you can't go across fields. So let's see. Where would we put this? Yeah, that'll cover everything. Oh, you don't like that? Can't really see. There we go. All right, so let's just real quick before I forget. Get rid of that road. Yep, we want wires. Oh yeah, you're gonna be. Oh no, you're gonna make it. Yep. Good. Now this. Get rid of one of these. There's the possibility that we may put another one of these down here. So what I want to do is just sort of stay close. Oops, I sort of made that 2 poles, I think. All right, so we want to sort of sneak up in here. I don't know. Yeah, that might be a problem. I don't think I'm gonna. I need to kind of get past that building, but its angle's too sharp. Oops, I did the 2 thing again. See, watch out, that costs you twice as much. Can you guys see that? There's actually, I think, 2 poles right there, but anyway. All right, so now we'll have power out to the farm, power out to there. Now the question is, yeah, I think if we do power, these 2 should probably be able to share one, but then I kind of did this on the wrong way. So let's get rid of this and this and this. And I don't want to delete the live one. So what I want to do is bring, I don't know what I did there. Yeah, this. This one, right, and then we'll take this one and go past town there. Let's pull it back a little bit. And I'm thinking we do something very similar where we put 2 more of these in. Can you turn green? Yeah. And then will you turn? No, how about right here? But you'll turn green. I'll even turn you a little more this way. Do my get rid of the roads thing. Dirt roads. You got a pretty sharp connection allowance there. Yeah, we don't want to do that, but we'll do. And then a switch. Maybe a little back there. You go right there. No, building in the way. That's okay. We can come out to about here. There we go. So we should have power everywhere. Now the one thing, let's get a road. Okay, really? I wouldn't think. I think it's from the other side that it's causing the problem. I think it's too close here to allow connection. See, it's letting me connect there. It's just not letting me connect on the other side. So, yeah, how could I get across? Oh, there we go. You know what? I know that's kind of goofy, but whatever. There. All right, boy, we took up a lot of time doing that, but that was necessary. That needed to get done. Let's turn off our wireframe and then just take a last look around. Let's go back to, you know, we'll just take a last look around. So I'm going to commit to the wires. I don't think there's anything else, right? Nope. But good. So we can get this guy, who's our building guy. Let's get him at least working on these sets of wires. Oh, there it is. And then once we can see those wires, we can follow the rest of it. All right, so how are we doing over here with our... Yeah, so are we jammed up? Is that why we're at 0? Hopefully you're moving. What did you do? Okay, you went up and did the back thing, so let's give you another task here. And then why is that guy at 0? It's odd that they would get right to 0. Oh, he's moving. It was just, I guess it was just odd he got right to 0 somehow. Good. And then another one should be coming out. Yep. Good. All right, let's just go check for traffic jams. I think this should be... Yeah, this guy's just plugging away, but we should be able to assign like the remainder of this. So like if we were to assign someone, so they've got to come down here, I think, and loop around. Yeah, so why don't you do that? You do that, and then somebody do that. So hopefully they usually head out in that order that you just assigned them. So even though it might cause problems, I'll deal with that in between the episodes. How are we doing here? We are plugging away. Do we have 4 trains? Yep, four cranes, I mean, working. How about our construction over here? No, we can certainly start getting... we need to get that road built. Build that. And we got our bridge over here going. We got our bridge over here going. And why don't you work on that too? And then that means this guy's probably just as empty. Yeah. And yeah, you can work on that because I definitely wanted to get that bridge done sooner than letting it sit there with nothing. Got that parking lot built. Looks like people bought some cars to move in there. It doesn't connect. No, it doesn't. So we can get that road built. That does connect, which means that's connecting. This railroad track is done. Yeah, we got a lot of these little footpaths we can get completed. And we got some tennis that we can do, and there we go. They're doing plenty of stuff. All right, let's head back. What was the other place? Well, that's probably the biggest issue places. Let's see, how are we doing here? Pub, tavern, electronics. Well, they're definitely getting a lot happier, so that's a good sign. How about here? Now, did we get people in school? No students, but that's okay. Now, we do have, before we end the episode, we do have this assigned, right? Yeah, they're probably just working on 17 other different things. I'm okay with that, like building these houses. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you're... Any sport? Yeah, we don't really have... Do we have no sport over here? I think we could squeeze one in. Let's give them a football field if it'll fit. Zoom in so we can see what we're doing. Will that fit? Let's control. Yeah, I think I might be able to do a little. Nah, no leveling. I've heard say that the tennis court's just a little bit. Yeah, it does fit in there better, doesn't it? Yeah, and then I want to. Let's be really careful. That kind of worked out. Even though it did pick up destroying the tennis court, it actually didn't. Yeah, so that should be enough sports for those guys here. And that, yeah, that should be fine for now. Good. But we should probably assign somebody to work on that. Huh? How many do you have? Yeah, let's get you to work on it. Doesn't usually take too long to get those sports kind of things going. Oh, doesn't connect? Okay. I know. Do the footpath. Good. All right, so once they get the footpath built, so we're working on these things, and when we come back, we'll see. I don't think I'm going to play a lot of time forward. We'll just kind of see how it goes, but maybe get a few of these houses done. We can start talking about firing these up, and, oh, look, we got students waiting for professors, but no professors. So it's one of the reasons I assigned these other houses over here, so we'll see. Yeah, when it comes to these houses, we'll have to make sure they can get to their happiness things, which should be right behind here, but we don't have any people. So, yeah, firing up this whole thing is going to take quite a while, a lot more building, but as we do it, we can get more and more steel produced. And, you know, we were finally done that massive railroad track plan there, so good. All right, guys, well, I think that's enough for one episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.